Now, that's a damn team win right there. I like it. Overall, the team played very well. Jalen Hurts, in my opinion, his first start, I think he did a good job. I think he did a very solid job. I think he did what I expected him to do. Go in there, kind of manage the game. A few bombs downfield, but one of them didn't connect. We know that. But the running is what really changed it all. And that was the big difference between him versus, say, Wentz or whatever. It was that the fact that he can run. So the offensive line sucks, but he's able to pick up the yardage by running with his legs and just make plays go on the move and escape things so he doesn't get sacked. He was throwing the ball out. He was doing certain, I liked his performance. I did. Our defense, man, at first they were bowling out. I mean, they were holding like a top 5 offense to 0 points shutout in the first half. And, going out of the half, this asswipe, Jake Elliott, has to miss that field goal, and it kind of shift the momentum a little bit. 22-yard field goal. Get him the hell out of Philly, man. I've been sick to death of him even since last season. Whatever. But overall, awesome performance. The offense, where are these plays been, Doug? We've been waiting for them. Don't care if it's Wentz. I don't care if it's Hurts. I don't care if it's Foles. I don't care if it's damn Nate Sudfeld. Where are these plays been, Doug? Where? It's like once we make a quarterback change, now he wants to get tricky. Now he wants to do creative things. You should have done this all season. Like the one play where you fake it to Miles Sanders, then he pitches it to Jalen Reagor. I almost said Nelson Aguilar. But Jalen Reagor. He fakes it to Miles and pitches it to Reagor, and boom, he rips off some runs. They did design screens for Reagor. They did all kinds of things, and I'm like, this is what we should have done. Oh, my God, I actually seen a crossing route. I said, oh, my God, since when? No more just 4 verticals, just go deep, boom, just vertical. No, crossing routes, screens, running the ball effectively and actually running it. Even when sometimes it got stuffed a little bit, it's still running it. I understand the element of Jalen Hurts can make you run the ball better because they're scared he might run it. I understand that. But you could still run the damn ball. Whether it was Wentz, whether it was Sudfeld, whether it was whoever. I'm just saying, where you been all season, Doug? Where's this play calling come from? Once you get a guy who's more mobile, like say when we used to have Vic, like that. Oh, now we can do read option. Now we run the ball, blah, blah, blah. Stupid. But you know what? He did his thing. And, it was insane to me that this Saints defense in 55 games hasn't given up a single 100-yard rusher. Not a single 100-yard rushing to a running back, to a quarterback. In 55 consecutive games, not a single 100-yard rusher. Today, we cracked 200 yards on the ass. 100-plus yards from Jalen Hurts and 100-plus from Miles Sanders. And we almost did that in one half almost because they were just running all over the place. And they're like, wow, even the announcer said it. They're definitely both going to have 200-yard guys by the end of this game. And we had that. So that was a big thing within itself. Offense was clicking. I thought Jalen had a good game. Not great, not over the top, like, oh, my God, he blew the whole world, blew everything, blew the world and blew me back. But he played loose. He played like Wentz ever since Jalen got drafted, ever since all the pressure, he's been playing real tight and just sloppy and real tight, and everything is so hard for him to process. Jalen, no pressure. Calm, cool, relaxed. Everything was just smooth, glued, just going through the motions, moving on offense and humming. Defensive-wise, we had a very good game. Until, at first, we were holding Taysom Hill. Finally had our first turnover. We got an interception. The first interception since, what was it? The game against the Giants. The first game, I think it was. That's a long time. Defense was doing their thing. Then Slay got hurt, and so did Roddy McLeod, and I think also, didn't Avonte Maddox? Yeah, they all got hurt, all in 2 plays. I'm like, okay, that's great. So they go out, backups come in, Mills comes out of safety position, goes back to corner, where he originally was for the first 2 years or so, or 3 or 4, whatever. And next thing you know, now Taysom Hill is airing it out. I mean, you look at his stats from the first half to when these guys left the game, right away, boom, he threw right down the field. In 3 plays, they scored. Boom, boom, boom. big bomb to, you know, Emmanuel Sanders. You know, he was hitting all these passes, and I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me, man. This is a Philly fashion. They give us finally excited, thinking this is going to be something good. The ball's rolling our way. And then we all starts crumbling. I thought we were about to lose the game, honestly. I said, all right, yeah. Because then Jalen started going on the field, and you saw in the second half how the Saints defense kind of adjusted. They kind of almost caught up to what we were doing, and it wasn't so easy. Now, Jalen, was running and picking up yardage because he was just dropping out a shotgun, looking, nothing open, all right, scramble. Nothing open, all right, scramble. All right, scramble. Pick up 10 yards, which I have no problem with. I have no problem at all. But, yeah, so defense – I was very nervous about. I was like, oh, man. But what's name had a big, big game today, in my opinion. Josh Sweat. I think, what did he have? He had 2 sacks, forced fumble. Man, on the season, this guy has 6 sacks now. And he's like a backup in our rotation, but doesn't get as much as other people should. He should be getting way more playing time on this team. If you're a backup and you already got 6 sacks, he should get way more playing time. I mean, he's all over the quarterback. He's all over getting pressure on them. And those long arms he got is just an advantage over anything. That's why he got the strip sack. And that's why every time you see he can at least lunge over the damn O-line and almost touch a quarterback. His arms are so lengthy and long. He just gets through. And that's how he's able to get the strip sack and things like that. Was a big fan of Josh Sweat, and I have been for a while, but he didn't get that much playing time. He should get way more. He should get increased snaps. I think he's better than Derek Barnett, honestly. And he starts over him, but still, hey, you know what? 6 sacks on the season, that's good for him. Javon Hargrave showed up. He finally showed up after getting paid all this money. You know, it's kind of like Malik Jackson said a few weeks ago that he said, you know, you could see Hargrave starting to get more fit into the thing, starting to feel better. You know, we're all killing him at first. Like, you're getting paid this much money and you're not doing anything. But listen, the guy was hurt half the time. Now he's starting to come into his own. Too bad it's too late in the season, but whatever. But the defensive line, it was the stars of this game for us. This defensive line was the stars of this game. They won us this game, honestly. Jalen did his thing. Miles Sanders definitely did his thing. But really, that defensive line kept that Saints in check. Even when we lost both our corners and our safety, they still say, you know what, we got to bring the heat. We got to stop the run. We got to do certain things. They kept it under control with that D-line. This is the first time I can say this season, and this is against a top offense and a very good O-line and very good receivers, everything, that this defensive line actually showed up to what their paid potential or a potential was going into this season. Oh, they're a top 5 defensive line. They got this, got that, they got that. They finally showed up and took over the damn game like they should have been doing for weeks. They did it this game for real, for real. Closest second. I mean, we're losing so many games I can't even remember. But the closest I think was the Cowboys game, which the game we won. But versus Ben DiNucci and those bums, this is way different. Defensive line showed up, balled out, did their thing. Stars of the game, probably reason we won it. Staple point for the win. And like I said, Jalen did good. He ran the ball more effective, I think, than he threw it because the throwing was more, like I said, slants. And, you know, I expected that. You were going against, they say, the best defense in the league. And it's your first start, and they want to get him comfortable and do certain things. But all I got to say is, Doug, where you been all year with these play calls? Like, this was very, very good play calling here. It was. Alshon finally gets a touchdown. Oh, wow, we switched quarterbacks, and now he wants to catch balls. No, I'm kidding. But the only dumb, stupid play, there was a couple dumb, stupid play calls by Doug. But, okay, he went for it on 4th and 1 with a QB sneak. Now, listen, all year long it's been effective, the QB sneak with us. But what he totally forgot was this. Carson Wentz isn't in the game. So why are you going to QB sneak it with Jalen Hurts? Okay, first of all, Carson Wentz, the reason we were picking him up multiple times this season on 4th and 1s or on the goal line or short yard situations is because Wentz is 6'5", 250 fucking pounds. Okay? He's going to just push forward and bulldoze the line with him and go. Soon as we get into that thing to go QB sneak, you got Jalen Hurts, who is a very, very great mobile quarterback, very good mobile quarterback, can run and do this and that. He's 6'1" or 6 foot, you know, and he's small. And you want him to try to squeeze in there? Nah, right away they had the 3D line, boom, go like this. And I'm like, nah, this is getting stuffed. I thought from there, you could have done the read option thing like you liked doing before or whatever, even though it was stupid doing it in weeks prior with Jalen Hurts. But still, I'd rather you do that and attempt that more than go for a QB sneak with Jalen Hurts. Now, if it's Wentz, I would have said, all right, cool, that's a good call because it worked all season long when we did it. Like, there's a big difference. We got a big quarterback with the height advantage and everything who can just launch over. Like Cam Newton was unstoppable doing it too. And then now try it with Kyler Murray. Wouldn't work. Plus, I think that was also Jalen Hurts' like first time under center the whole damn game at one point. Yeah. So, I don't know. Listen, it was a good win. It was a good win. I'm happy as hell. And the Saints, we always lose to them, but blowout fashion, and then their teammates always want to make fun of us and laugh and do all this stupid shit, which I don't even know. We're not a rivalry, so I don't get why, but whatever. Their players, my bad. I think I said their fans, but whatever. Their players want to talk shit and all this greed. Well, I think we just almost knocked y'all asses out of getting that first round bye. Unless the Green Bay win, I don't know. I didn't check. Every won the game, I left and went out for a little bit. Got something to eat, went to a few stores, and came home. All I'm trying to say is, who's laughing now? You know what, though? Enjoy your season. You guys are making the playoffs. We're not. We're not doing anything, but go Birds. Flag us, fly them out. I don't know what it does. It screws up our draft stock. It's nice to beat the Saints. It is. But I don't know. We're on to the next one. Things look positive. I mean, but it's only one game, really. So let's see. Go Birds. Flag us, fly them out. You guys comment below on your thoughts. How do you guys feel about the win? Also, subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell so you're notified. You can get to see the video before anyone else. And if you want, you can follow me on Twitter below in the description. Go Birds. I'm out.